It's time for Daybreak Interactive, where you get to have your say about what's happening in Nigeria. Give us a sense of what is happening in your area concerning what we're discussing. And of course, today it's all about fuel scarcity. A lot of people refer Nigeria to the giant of Africa. Of course, Nigeria is the giant of Africa, and it's a nation known for its vast resources, a diverse culture, and resilient people. However, one chronic issue that has plagued the country for decades is the recurring problem of petrol scarcity. Now and then you see queues. Even when the subsidy was there were queues, and Nigeria goes through a lot when these times come. Despite being one of the largest oil-producing nation in the world, Nigeria struggled to ensure a consistent and stable supply of fuel for its citizens. 11 months after the president declared that fuel subsidy is gone, the oil marketers have to open up about the market for competition. And now Nigerians are still grappling with the harsh realities of the fuel scarcity and long queues at different fuel stations across Nigeria. So this is as the oil marketers have traded blames on current fuel scarcity as petrol queues continued to build up in major cities across the country, despite assurances by the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, that supply has been regular. And now, a lot of people have gone through a lot in this past few days, and many have attributed the root causes of persistent petrol scarcity in Nigeria to, among other things, be inadequate refining capacity and all of that. But I know that calls are already coming in. I just want to ask you this morning, what is your take on the persisting fuel scarcity in Nigeria? What is the way forward? Our phone lines are already open. People are calling in, and you can join the conversation through the number displayed on your screen. We have a caller already. Good morning and welcome to Daybreak Interactive. Are you still there?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. Welcome to Daybreak Interactive. Tell us your name and where you're calling us from. If you're close...
My name is Umar.
Okay, so it seems you're close to your TV set. You're listening from your TV set. Can you please move away from your TV or the device you're using to watch us, and then let's have a conversation, please. Okay, please move away from your TV set. The rules of engagement is still very much the same. Move away, all right? Turn down the volume. If you don't want to move away, if you want to keep staring at my face, no problem. Just move away, turn down the volume, all right? And let's have a smooth and very straightforward conversation this morning. Remember, you have to be circumspect. Keep it civil. Let's not do the name calling and all of that, right? Let's keep it civil. And let's make our contributions this morning. Hello, good morning, and welcome.
Good morning. Who am I speaking with?
All right. This is Daybreak Interactive. What is your name and where are you calling from? All right, we lost him there. This is Daybreak Interactive. And of course, you are to have your say on the fuel scarcity and suggest the way forward. Let's hear your perspective on how we can curb the issue of fuel scarcity in Nigeria. Hello, good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, sir. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Yakubu Afe. I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
All right, interesting. How's Port Harcourt today?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where our refinery is. What's going on with fuel scarcity there? Is there any form of fuel scarcity in Port Harcourt?
Not yet. But the problem we have bad data in this country. We have enough of fuel to produce in this country for able to supply to our neighboring country. But today we will have a very failures government in this country. So Nigerians have faced a lot of difficulty in this country, which is very, very bad. So our leaders is the fault of all these things. Only one person can build a refinery, why the whole nation cannot take care of their own refineries.
Okay, having said that, do you think it's the fault of the government or is the fault of the marketers? Why are we having this fuel scarcity?
The fault is from the government, because the government would take the responsibility to monitor all these the fuel marketers and the filling station, to monitor it whether it's in order or not. They are not serious. The fault is from the government. Thank you. Okay,
all right. I would have loved to ask you more questions, because you're calling from Port Harcourt, and I wanted to ask, do you think that if Port Harcourt refinery eventually starts working, we'll be able to solve the problem of fuel scarcity in Nigeria?
Yes, because we have refined the fuel by ourselves and selling it ourselves. We will get a lot of fuel problems solved. But the government is not, they are dislike. I don't even know. I don't know what I can put it in.
All right, thank you.
Our government is not serious for the masses.
All right, Mr. Yakubu, thank you so much for calling us on Daybreak Interactive. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
All right, so the number is on your screen. The rules of engagement still very much matters. Turn down the volume of your TV set or your device, and let's have a smooth conversation this morning concerning the fuel scarcity. Hello, good morning, and welcome to Daybreak Interactive. Your name and location, please.
Good morning. Thank you.
Thank you very much for joining. Please move away from your TV set or turn the volume down completely.
I'm coming from Kwara.
All right. Okay. Should I let you go? Because I can still literally hear myself in the background.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate that you turned out the volume. Can you go ahead now? What's your name?
My name is Umar.
All right. You're calling us from Kwara. Where in Kwara are you calling from? Oh, nice. Welcome to the program. Go ahead, please. What's your take?
The issue of this scarcity. The report of the government.
So what do you think is the way forward? How can we solve the issue?
The issue is for the government to set a task force. I mean, the other government are having a particular task force. They always go about monitoring the petrol, the price and all. And that's supposed to take place at this review.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for your contribution. I appreciate your call this morning.
Thank you.
All right. In as much as you were close to your TV set, it's okay. But please do the needful. Because when we have that echo and the fuzzy sound coming out of your TV set, it's a turn-off, honestly, for most people. Let's do the needful, all right? Good morning and welcome to Daybreak.
Good morning and welcome to Daybreak.
Good morning.
I can hear my voice. It seems you're very close to your TV. Can you please move away from your TV, please?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Interesting. Thank you so much. What's your name and location, please?
My name is Peter Sutegboko. I'm calling you from Benue State.
All right. Where in Benue are you calling from, sir?
I'm calling from Katsina Local Government area of Benue State.
Thank you very much for joining. Is there any form of fuel scarcity in Katsina?
Yeah, there is. Because the government filling station is not here in Katsina. The black marketers will have that are selling fuel for 750, 800 naira.
Oh, that's for okay. That's for the black marketers.
That is the black marketers.
That's quite cheap compared to other parts of the country, actually. But that's not the way to go. But just saying. So, what do you think it's the problem? Well, how can we solve this issue of fuel scarcity in Nigeria? Not just for now, but for all the ones that we've experienced, and I don't want to say the one we're yet to experience, because we all need this to be nipped in the bud as soon as possible. What do you think is the way forward?
Yeah, the way forward is government should make sure the refineries in Nigeria, they are all working.
Okay.
As soon as the refineries, they all start working, definitely the scarcity issue will become a thing of past. Because the step that Mr. President has taken by removing the subsidy, it's a very good idea. But as soon as he confronted and make sure that they finally start working, definitely there will be, there will be competition. If they allow foreign investors to come in and invest by building a refinery or building.
All right. Thank you very much for your 2 cents. We appreciate your call this morning all the way from Castinala. Have a wonderful day. All right, the phone line is still open. You can have your say, and if you cannot join us via the telephone, there's another way you can explore having your say this morning, and that is on WhatsApp. Take advantage of sending us a WhatsApp message, and let's have your contribution read out on the show live this morning on Daybreak, coming to you from the studios of Trust Television here in the nation's capital, Abuja, Nigeria. Now you have to call us and tell us what's your take on the fuel scarcity and the way forward. And some people have talked about the root causes of fuel scarcity in Nigeria. Some people are talking about corruption and mismanagement. So this is within the Nigerian industry. We'll talk about that later. Hello, good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
Very much. I'm speaking from George.
Oh, nice. What's your name, sir?
My name is Tijani Muda.
All right, Mr. Tijani, go ahead with your contribution, please.
We have problem over the Nigeria, which citizens are crying for the scarcity of petrol. So the way forward is there is some saboteur in NMPC and the independent marketers. They are saboteur. So the main thing is the president to change the GMB. Monetary is our problem. They are the saboteurs.
Okay. All right. So what do you think is the problem? Okay, you've stated clearly what you think we should do. Okay, so why do you think that... Okay, Mr. Tijani, can I say something? Are you listening to me?
I'm listening to you.
All right. Why do you think that we have saboteurs? Why do you think that all of this is happening because of one person?
Yes. Yes. So there is something wrong. There is something wrong. The technical issue is that there is no fuel. There is fuel. There is fuel. Yes. There is fuel. But the problem is that we have many things to ask the GMB what is happening. The GMB to come and tell the Nigerians what is happening. But they are putting the major marketers are selling the fuel to the black marketers. And the NMPCS told us that there is fuel. There is enough fuel. So it's very bad what is happening.
All right. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Mr. Tijani is talking about how we have conflicting statements. The marketers are saying something else. NMPCL is giving the public something else concerning the scarcity of fuel. So who should we go with? I think that's one of the problems Mr. Tijani has. Thank you so much. If you want to call us, you can call us with the number displayed on your screen. I was talking about some of the causes that have been pointed out to be the causes of fuel scarcity in Nigeria. But we have a call now. Hello, good morning, and welcome to Trust Television show, Daybreak Interactive. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I am Mr. Umar Daniel from Ebonyi State.
All right, interesting. Thank you for calling us all the way from Ebonyi. Where exactly in Ebonyi are you calling from? Is it in Abakaliki?
Yes.
All right. How's Abakaliki this morning? Is there any form of fuel scarcity in Abakaliki?
In fact, it's a general problem.
Oh, all right.
And
go ahead. How can we solve this issue of fuel scarcity in the biggest nation in Africa?
That is what we are claiming to be answering. But I don't know whether we are up to that. but God have mercy on us. In Abakaliki now, the worst part of it, sometimes you wake up in the morning, getting to free station, everywhere will be closed. So black marketers will be making their gains by putting up the prices which they like to put on. So, and it is a problem.
So how much is a petrol being sold in Abakaliki by the black marketers?
1,000 naira, 1,100, depending how, this is a country that has no specific price in any particular goods. So you go anywhere, you see a different prices on the same value of goods you want.
Wow. Okay, so there's no price control. Anybody can decide to come out of their house and sell the way they feel they should be selling to people. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your contribution this morning, and I wish you a very, very good day.
Thank you. Thank you. Trust TV is making us happy.
Thank you, and we appreciate you too. Thank you.
Bye then.
All right, so there's a lot. We're going through so much. We just have to support each other at these very difficult times. It's so much for you to wake up in the morning and preparing to work, putting your itinerary together, and you get out of the house, get to a fuel station, and alas, there's no fuel. All right, we have a caller. Hello, good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Welcome to Daybreak Interactive. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning to you. Welcome to Daybreak Interactive.
Okay, you just need to move away from your device, right? So we can have a clear conversation, all right? Please do that and call us again, all right? All right, so there's a lot to talk about concerning the causes of fuel scarcity in Nigeria, and of course, a lot of solutions that needs to be implemented so we can get it out of the phase of talking about fuel scarcity. One of the things that NNPCL talked about, stakeholders in the oil industry talked about when the talks of fuel subsidy is gone, is that Nigerians will not longer go through the phase of queuing in fuel station just to get fuel after the government no longer pays subsidy. But the reverse is the case now from everything that we've been going through in the past days concerning the fuel subsidy. And it's really scary to think about what the independent petroleum marketers have said concerning the days Nigerians have to endure before this issue of fuel scarcity is resolved. Nigerians have been grappling with the issue and they've been, going through a lot. Business are suffering, commuters are not finding it very easy, and everybody just bears the brunt at the end of the day. What do you say this morning? Call us up, send us a WhatsApp message. The number is displayed on your screen. Rules of engagement, move away from your device. Let's keep it civil. Tell us the situation of things in your city and provide a solution. What do you think is the way forward? How can we solve the problem of fuel scarcity in Africa's largest country? The giant of Africa has been being referred everywhere. And some of the possible solutions that can always come in mind is the investment in refinery capacity. A lot of people have talked about refinery, investing in a refinery. Let's have a refinery to refine the product, and let's see if this is the case. And of course, we talked about corruption measures in the industry, the oil industry, oil and gas industry. And if this is tackled, a lot of people believe that it's going to solve the problem of fuel scarcity in Nigeria. Also, I did hear a lot of people talk about, in the previous administration, we have people going around fuel stations, checking the activities of black marketers, and they're doing the needful, sealing of fuel stations. We did see all of that, but we're not going to say in this administration or the other administration. That activity was taken up by the DPR. We've not really seen a lot from the DPR, as a lot of you have opined. checking activities of black marketers. And the big question still remains, where are the black marketers getting their fuel from? That's a question a lot of people have not been able to get answers to. But let's get back to the phone lines now and get more calls. And then, of course, we'll get to discuss this issue with an expert. Don't worry, an expert will be joining us very soon on the show to talk about the fuel scarcity and the way forward, how we can get out of this issue. And of course, diversification of energy sources is very important. Promoting the use of alternative and renewable energy across the different states in the country can also reduce it. The gas and exactly, you know, a lot. There seems to be some technical issues going on at the moment, but if you're trying to call and you're not getting in, that's because we're trying to resolve the issue. Please be patient with us, and as we resolve the issue, you'll be able to join us live in the studio to have your say concerning the fuel scarcity and how we can solve the problem. So, of course, diversification of energy, like I said, if we have a lot of cars being converted to the CNG, you know, the use of CNG, we have a lot of gas resources in the country. And according to the federal government, before their first year in office, this administration actually are going to, you know, disburse some of the vehicles that utilizes CNG as the major source of energy. Let's keep our fingers crossed and see how that goes, especially for some states like Borno State and other states have started using the CNG buses to convey people from one place to the other. We'd like to see more of that. We'd like to see more private vehicles being able to be converted from the use of petrol to gas, the CNG. But it seems to be very expensive for a lot of people. I think we did a story concerning the use of CNG and what a lot of car owners were talking about, the cost of conversion. Maybe in the coming days, when all of this gas resources is being pulled together and then put to the general public, maybe the conversion cost, just perhaps the conversion cost will be reduced. I think the last time we checked, it was going for about 500,000 and even 600,000 naira, depending on that. And then we have a lot of issues concerning the disbursement and, you know, where we can get the CNG for refilling. In Abuja here, we have about 2 or 3 points. I don't know about, but the last time I had my check, because I had to go around to have my findings, get my findings on the CNG and where we can get CNG for our cars. For few cars already using CNG, there's one along the airport road. Of course, I went there, visited there, and then there's one in the city center. So the points where we can get the CNG still remains a problem. So when we start having a lot of conversion of cars, and then we see that government investing more, and then of course we have dispense centers, you know, scattered everywhere, just like we have a lot of fuel stations scattered everywhere. But the problem is the fuel stations are not dispensing fuel at the moment. Most of them closed, and some of them that are selling have long queues that people have to spend a lot of hours, you know, trying to get fuel. I will want to apologize if you're trying to get us and you couldn't reach us in the studio. That's because we are trying to, you know, fix the technical issues. But right now, we want to say thank you, because time is nobody's friend and it waits for no one. At this point in time, we'd like to say thank you for being a part of Daybreak Interactive. And when we come back from this very short break, we'll be embarking on. We will be discussing in detail the fuel scarcity and the way forward. Stay with us.